How long does it take to get over mental illness?
So the question you asked me this time is, how long does it take to get over mental illness? Well, I can't really answer that question. Brain illnesses very often start in late adolescence, 15, 16, 17, 18. They are multifactorial illnesses. They're caused by brain biology issues, by genetics, by early childhood trauma, by late childhood trauma. They're definitely street drugs, marijuana, crystal meth, cocaine, crack cocaine, definitely cause or allow a mental illness to explode in an individual's brain, because these drugs increase the dopamine levels, and too much dopamine means psychosis. So I think half of the people with mental illness today are people that use drugs heavily as later adolescents. And you know, for some humans, you can have one psychotic episode. Psychosis just means having beliefs and thoughts shared by no one else. No one else thinks what you think. And you can have one psychotic episode, and it takes about 2 years for the brain to heal from a psychotic episode, and you can have one heal and never become psychotic again the rest of your life. Or you can have a psychotic episode when you're 15, 16, take medication, think you're doing better, get off your meds, have a relapse, have another psychotic episode where the neurotransmitters of the brain are kind of burned out with too much dopamine, and the process starts all over again. It takes another 2 years to heal. And definitely those that are medical compliant and stay on the meds, the antipsychotic meds or the mood stabilizing meds, do better with not having chronic long-term illnesses, because the brain with the meds kind of calms down and stabilizes, and you know, you're much less likely to have another blast of psychosis, which can cause minimal brain damage if you stay on medications and not get off because you're feeling better. So the same thing is true for antidepressants. You know, if you stay on antidepressants, the depression doesn't come back. You get off the antidepressants, and many people relapse back into depression. So I'm not just a proponent of medications. There's all kinds of other things that help an individual heal, such as alternative meds like nutriments and additive food substances that can be very healing. Certainly exercise helps brains heal. Getting a good night's sleep, having a stable structure in your life help brains heal. And having a supportive, educated family in mental illness really helps a person with a brain illness heal. So anyway, it can, for some people, the illnesses are chronic. For others, they're 5 years and they're over. For others, they're 10 years and they're improved. People with schizophrenia tend to get better over a lifetime. In their 60s or 70s, they get a little bit better. People with bipolar disorder, particularly if it's untreated with medications, and they have more manic episodes, tend to get worse over a lifetime. I mean, that's sort of the statistics. There's all kinds of variables with those statistics, as you know. So I hope that helps you answer that question.
Yes.